What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was told to. And you just made the entire board look like fools for pushing me into it.
You told me to be a good soldier. You should have realized. I'm a general.
And yet here you are, causing chaos instead of leading anything. You think there won't be consequences? That you're above the system? You're not. You're in it. And now you're mine to deal with.
Then deal with me. Just don't be surprised when the system breaks trying to hold me down.
You're not as invincible as you think. Cody Rhodes didn't need to break the rules or burn bridges. He earned his WrestleMania shot the right way. That's why he'll be out there in the spotlight. And you're in here making excuses.
Well, well. The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into champions.
Funny. I was thinking the same thing about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Cody Rhodes has the chance to write his own ending at WrestleMania.
You almost sound like you're rooting for him.
Oh, Cody Rhodes is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client, Braun Breaker. But he'll do it under the lights in the main event, with the world chanting his name and singing his song. And you will be back here, still trying to figure out how the story moved on without you.
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. And this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Braun.
Sure, face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming shut. Late means last, archetype. And in this business, last means left behind. Hey, have fun watching Braun and Cody at WrestleMania.
And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the man who will main event WrestleMania, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Here we go, Cody Rhodes on SmackDown for the first time since punching his ticket to WrestleMania. Cody is really milking his intro, isn't it?
More than usual.
I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble, didn't we, Cody? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough! You are going to face severe consequences.
Oh, what's that, Cody? I should be the next challenger for Braun Breaker? You want me to take your spots?
Cody's got some fight left in him.
I'm afraid you mean hot.
Make the match, Aldis.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended!
We need medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts are with Cody Rhodes.
I don't even know where to start. It wasn't enough to attack me? Someone who stood by you? Someone who came to you as a friend? And now Cody? I once thought you were walking a hard road back, but you're just burning the whole trail behind you.
Hey, at least I'm not forgettable. Not everyone is content to put on a suit, coast into irrelevance, and claim it's a legacy.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving. You're eroding. And you're too far gone to notice the difference.
Whatever version of me gets Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Check your phone, idiot. Aldis already made the call. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton. Triple threat at Saturday night's main event. Winner gets Braun. That's the WrestleMania main event. Not you.
No, I'm not letting that happen. I clawed my way back, bled for this place, and now I get to watch from the sidelines while they hand out my WrestleMania spot like a party favor? Not happening.
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building. Go home and take a hard look in the mirror.
Oh, hey, I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're suspended. Unless we're just hanging out. In public where it's safe.
Relax, Troy. I'm not going to kick your ass in an airport. Unless you give me a reason to.
That is wonderfully reassuring.
I need a WWE producer I can trust to keep his mouth shut. You're going to help me.
Fantastic. I love helping. People always say, if you need anything, ask Troy. He can make it happen.
Good. I just need to know the whereabouts of Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton. At all times. When they're coming, when they're going, when they're vulnerable.
Oh, just that, huh? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting request, and I will consider it.
And I'm reconsidering my stance on airport beatings.
Consider it done. That's what I was going to say. I suppose you want to get started on this as soon as possible.
Let's start with Kevin Owens.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Kevin Owens is looking totally locked in for his match later tonight in what is now a warm-up for the triple threat.
First Cody, now KO? That man's not even supposed to be here.
This suspended superstar has found his way backstage to target one of Braun Breaker's potential WrestleMania opponents.
He might not be on the card, but he is clearly still very much in the picture. And still very much a problem for everyone at the WWE.
Starting with Kevin Owens.
More stretch.
And the parking lot continues to be the most dangerous place to settle your disputes.
Into a driver!
And now just unloading on the face of their opponents, and this is just humiliation now.
Stop for good measure.
Double leg takedown. Step through looking for a submission here. Legs are locked up. Uh-oh. Check your face after that one.
Surrounded by pavement, cars, and who knows what else. This
Uh-oh.
Samoan drop!
Set up for a second time.
I don't see them getting up after that.
Ladies run this.
There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw KO on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Kevin Owens is going to be fine. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? But you're already in this now.
No, I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very under a lot of duress.
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe you were innocent?
Yes! If there's one thing people know me for, it's my integrity and... Okay, yeah, you're right. What else do you need me to do?
Good boy. I need you to tell me where I might find Seth Rollins.
You might find him any number of places. Spending time with Becky and the kid, at the dentist, or maybe at NXT next week.
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
There's an added buzz in the air with Seth Rollins returning home to NXT.
The Archetype with another attack.
This man is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
I don't believe in accidents, man. You take out 2 title contenders and you're making a claim, loud and violent. He definitely wants his shot, and he's not waiting for permission.
He's not even waiting until Rollins made it into the building, turning the parking lot into a battleground.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
I wish you did well out of the cart there. And able to skirt around that attack.
Oh my God, a clothesline.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex.
Peeling their opponent off the ground, hooking the leg.
Fisherman's Buster. Pile driver.
Look at this. Rights and lefts, unloading.
Ending in a storm.
Rollins' NXT homecoming has turned into a nightmare, thanks to the suspended Archetype.
Major elbow drop driven down.
Ooh. Dropping the elbow.
Double leg takedown. Step through, looking for a submission here. Legs are locked up.
Uh-oh, right in the back of the neck. That had to hurt.
Seth left an opening.
And now it looks like they're done.
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
People just don't know how to stay out of my way.
Seth Rollins was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Seth can't stand or deliver.
When you thought you were too good for NXT a few months ago, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. But at least now the whole world knows the truth. That the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage.
It's both. Redemption is just wreckage with better PR.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last man standing between me and Braun Breaker doesn't go here.
Randy Orton appears unfazed by the speculation that he's next on the Archetype's hit list.
That hit list just struck. The suspension isn't cutting it. This man should be arrested.
He's taking out Owens and Rollins, so it's clear what this suspended superstar's endgame is.
But suspended is the key word, Cole. Does he think if he takes out the entire triple threat, they'll put his name in by default? He sure seems intent to find out, Booker.
He finally reaches the top. I hope his fear of heights doesn't kick in now.
Big elbow. Every second longer this goes on, the risk of serious injury. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That railing chest not clean off. Somebody's gonna fall.
Oh God, that railing might have just fell on someone. This has to stop. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker.
And it is a long way down from here, but right now, these superstars, not from up.
You gotta be kidding me! There's no way anybody can survive that!
I'm speechless. Can we get some medical personnel out of here right now?
Orton's been the predator for 2 decades, but tonight, he was the prey. And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now.
This man is suspended. Styles been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania. Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Braun Breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client Braun Breaker is if you were the last man left.
I just have one question. Does he know?
Does he know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from him?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Jey Uso. Then Jimmy. Two brothers coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the Wise Man. Funny how Hector ended up with the Wyatt Six after I left him behind. They didn't target him at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE Champion. That was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out KO, Rollins, Orton, and now my client, Braun Breaker, gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE Champion has heard enough. Braun Breaker is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Ron, there's no need for you to involve yourself.
What I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part of
Lied? You manipulated? You made this all about you?
Ron, let's go hash this out over skates.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this man up by beating him again. This time at WrestleMania.
Braun Breaker has made the call himself. We are a WrestleMania main event.
The man who was called the Archetype gets the shot he's been waiting a year for. Will this be the ultimate finish to his comeback story? Or wait for what on his face again? We won't have to wait long to find out.
How did I end up going?
Wow. So Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This came from the guy he said dancing on a string all year.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Hector, I guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the guy who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah, so you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between me and you. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than coasting off your daddy's name and Heyman's brain. You've been playing, champ, while he holds the map. You didn't beat me a year ago. You caught me mid-rebuild. Now, you're getting the finished product.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You try to show how tough you are in some wannabe underground street fight. Expect us all to run away because you beat up an old man? Then go tell some campfire ghost stories with the Wyatts. While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield, picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman's an advisor outside of the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends the same way our last meeting ended. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
You're really calling the shots? Prove it. Tell him to stay backstage. Your sweaty puppet master can watch you lose on TV.
Paul won't like it, but I don't need him. I never did. I'll prove it tonight. Funny thing about comebacks. Everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not going to give me some nonsense about getting there as half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here. Here we are. Main event. WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Thanks to me, he won't be out there tonight. But I have to admit, having someone like that in your corner must be nice.
Oh, it is. Trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You gotta wonder what would change if you said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past is the past.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
Well, you got your match. Braun Breaker WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul and actors. And any shut up I had for you. We were friends. And you attacked me. Why? For getting in your way? For trying to remind you of who you were? You know, all those years you were out making movies and chasing that dream? I kept my word, but whenever you wanted to come back, I beat you back in. And I did. And I wish I hadn't. I sure hope it was worth it. It will be when I win. Well, you know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't? What's the point in rehashing this? I made my choices. You said yourself there's no do-overs. So there's no point in wasting time worrying about it. Maybe I just want to know if whoever's left of the person I used to respect still exists in there somewhere. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. No Heyman in Ron's corner means be careful. Some people are more dangerous when they've got nothing holding them back. If you win tonight, people won't remember Heyman wasn't there. They'll remember the version of you that was. Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch. I never said who I was pulling for. You wish me luck all this?
We both know luck hasn't got me this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Braun Breaker drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You're welcome for the ratings. Now do your job and stay out of the way while I steal the show.
The introduction of the World Championship. You'll need to... The first time we're over here, Roman stands in the ring, left leg on the side to turn 30 to handle his head. That is where the former archetype is dangerous. He's nice to turn with his pride into a weapon. I respect Braun for taking that stand, but in this kind of fight, pride can cost you everything. Down the mat. This is going to be nasty. Arm control applied. Up the arm. The champ is towards damage. Fisher Buster. Springboard. Shooting star. Just a bit on his head. Got that hard one. They can't forget, man. It's an unforgiving barricade. Using that arcade with great effect. Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way. Breaker needs to find the best way. It is playbook now. The lights looking brighter than WrestleMania. I'm sure both these competitors are feeling all of it. Take a moment to collect yourself to calculate the next move. Maybe some feeling out of it here. Now he's picking the right. Clothesline. Okay, I got him pretty hard. He's a total control now. He's more and more momentum. Yeah, he is looking like an absolute juggernaut right now. Slight him. I don't know how much more the champion had left. Is it? That's all him. He's taking a leg. He's taking a leg. The most prophesized. Okay, but always finds a well back in. Shut up. Here we go. And finish out the challenge. Still much for the couch. Breaks away to this down. What is that? It's working out. Suplex. Lights out. He's looking for the clawing spot. Okay. What about? Emergency suplex. Now just facing out of the sauce. He's got to fight. I do this.